just meat for the grinder.
Pay him no heed. He is cute, but he is.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
Whoa! Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
My army! Koopas! Goombas! Whatever those things are!
Aww.
We will destroy the Mushroom Kingdom!
Bowser is coming.
I'm not afraid. I'll do anything for my brother.
We're going to save him.
Yes! Fire!
You asked for it. This is fun!
Here we go!
Attack!
Let's end this.
Well, this is a new thing. I never reacted to a movie or did a commentary for a movie this recent before. I guess I am now. This Super Mario Brothers movie. And this is after having watched the 1993 movie. I did the commentary for that. I guess a compare and contrast. I don't know. I heard him say kumquat, but I swear he's a twat. I don't know why. Get a good look at Luigi. You will be seeing him for most of this movie. Yeah. So yeah, this is the 2023 movie. 30 years later. Because the last one came out in 93. This is 2023. It's been 30 years since the last Mario movie. And I can guarantee, I'm pretty sure it's because people at Nintendo did not want them, like, you know, fucking this up again. It should be noted, I really have no love for Nintendo as a company, but they do produce some decent content, I guess. Already hidden the music from the Mario games. My Mario knowledge is very limited, so if I don't know the name of certain things or certain tracks in the song, that's whatever. I don't know some of that shit by name, but I do recognize it when I hear it. So this already kind of has a similar structure to the first movie, the '93 movie, because the idea was they had a prologue, and then we meet the Mario Brothers, and they do their thing, and they have to deal with some rivals or something. It's like they pulled some of the structure from that movie, but they didn't want to make the same mistakes in this movie. And now we actually have Bowser, not King Koopa. Again, King Koopa was literally the thing from the original games. They called it King Koopa. He wasn't Bowser until much later. Some of the faces these penguins make are so funny to me. Because they're supposed to be just adorable penguins, but they look like these violent creatures. With the way their faces look.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield?
Kari Payton, by the way.
I do not.
Well, that's a power that would come in handy for Kamek if he actually ever used it more than once in the movie. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I never saw the Super Mario Super Show. I've never seen it. Luigi always looks pissed off in this in the games, and they translated that over here too. That's funny.
Thank you, Super Mario Bros. It seems like the only thing you haven't drained is my bank account.
Forget the
I'm pretty sure that was, someone said that was supposed to be the Princess Toadstool from the original animated show or something. A lot of Punch-Out stuff I just noticed, by the way. Yay, GameCube. I'm surprised they used that, actually.
Come on, Lou, step on it!
Yeah, and then the first of many licensed music in this movie. I'm actually kind of okay with this one. Apparently, this is World 1-1. I'm trying to see it, but I kind of can't. I'm looking. Oh, it's probably the structure in general. Which I guess I can see it, sort of. Seems like it's just a comedy routine at this point, but yeah. I was just thinking, like, what is with this? Also, is this? I don't think this dog's in the game.
Found the problem.
How'd you make these?
Ah, good batch, eh?
Hey-o! Hey-o!
Never showed any resolution to that.
Others from the TV.
They give an Oscar for worst actors? What'd I do? So
He's the most Italian Italians I've ever seen. I don't know what game that is he's playing. This is another thing. Hey, Pauline. Another similarity it shares with the 1993 movie is they go down in the sewer. There's like a leak or something. They try to fix it. Although in the 93 movie, the leak was caused by some mob boss, some mob enforcers. Whereas this is just like a random... I don't think they ever explain what happens here. It's just a random water leak. I don't think it has anything to do with the pipe they find later in the movie. Or later in the movie, within the next few seconds or minutes. Well, we're already 15 minutes into the movie, so we have plenty of time. It's an hour and a half long. It's only like 15 minutes shorter than the 93 movie. And again, this was in the original movie as well. When they get transported between worlds, they go in this little extra dimension or something. Yeah, this is one of my least favorite aspects of the movie. Is like the fact that they sacrificed Luigi for not making Princess Peach the damsel in distress, which is like, I guess fine in a way, because like, well, we already had the damsel in distress thing with the first movie. But at least it could have given Luigi more screen time.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Toad.
Mario?
Why is Toad just out here? Just hanging around. Why did they use the Nintendo's Mario 64 music? Apparently it became Princess Peach's theme in general, like in the games. Which I did not know that. I've only ever heard it in the Super Mario 64 game. So we're just not going to talk about the fact that these are all dead Koopas, just essentially zombies at this point. There was loads and loads of Shy Guy butt sex. Just letting you know that off screen, Luigi got his cheeks clapped by some Shy Guys. Just kind of forewarning you there.
Excuse me, everybody, coming through. Got a big adventure happening right now.
I swear to God, Brian Tyler was just not fucking around with this music.
Does this thing work?
Yes, works great. You just have to blow into it.
I love that. They never forgot their roots.
What princess?
I never heard of any princess.
Oh, wait, I did. A princess, though, is in another castle.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You should try.
That's a funny way to incorporate that.
Going to stop Bowser.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
I'm going to...
Yeah, that's very true, actually. Do they ever address why Mario has a black mustache and a light brown hair. I don't think they ever addressed that in this movie or any Mario property.
You know what? Make fun of me all you want, but you were gonna help me find my brother. Please?
Why is that look not a meme? That look on her face always kills me because it's like that's gotta be a meme at some point. Hey, yeah, like I said before in the '93 movie commentary, I believe John Leguizamo was upset there were no Latinos in this movie, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure technically Anya Taylor-Joy counts. I mean, considering she's Portuguese, of Portuguese descent. Yeah, I don't know why they insisted on using licensed music for this. If I'm not mistaken, someone said that there's music for this scene. I don't know why, but I love the idea of him vomiting causing him to lose the power up.
How many tries did it take you?
Oh, so many. I was not good at it. Worse than you.
You got it right away, didn't you?
I got it right away, but I grew up here.
Okay, now you're just trying to make me feel better.
No.
That's not how that works, though. It's like, I grew up here. That's not how that works. That's not how the Force works. Yeah, that's not how that goes. But anyway, either way, my God, so woke. Even though it's just a dumb joke for the movie. But you know, it's amazing that people couldn't decide whether or not this movie was woke or not. That's so funny. Yeah, one side of the fandom saying it is, and the other one saying it's destroying wokeness. Fuzzy Beetles, I think, as well. They try to fit as much references as possible. Like even the Baby Mario and Baby Luigi thing.
Who? Me? Yes, a little.
Yeah, stuff like delivery like that makes me agree with the criticism that his accent's inconsistent. That just sounded like Chris Pratt a little bit. Hey, Yoshi's. Oh, it's kind of weird that they show Yoshi's there and then they try to tease Yoshi in the sequel. For this, in the post-credit scene, it's like, well, we already saw what Yoshi looked like.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Ah!
I'm just looking at these versions of Peach just being infatuated with Bowser.
Thinking about your brother?
We've never been apart this long.
You've never been apart from Luigi for more than a day? Or 2 days? It's kind of weird. There is baby Princess Peach bitch, Peach bitch, Peach bitch. As Dashi would say.
Took me in. Raised me like one of their own. And when I was ready.
Wait, did she already do the obstacle first? What was that shit? I forgot about that. Okay. I wonder if any of those outfits we just saw from Peach was actually in the games or not. I don't really even know. I'm still just thinking about Dashi calling her Princess Peach bitch, Peach bitch. There was that one, I forget which video it was, where he's like, Princess Peach bitch, Peach bitch, platinum. Platinum bitch. Oh god. There's like so many great memories of Dashi playing Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8, actually. Back when it was just Mario Kart 8, not Mario Kart Deluxe, 8 Deluxe and all that shit. Where they've been milking the same game for the last decade at this point. So do we know what these Shy Guys are like without their masks? Or are they like Jawas and Tusken Raiders, or we just will never know?
In world, it is the same, but it's called crazy.
So I guess Rosalina just be breeding these fucking psychotic Lumas. I cannot wait for Rosalina to explain that. Like, what the hell did you do to that Luma? To make him like that? And between that and I think the use of Gusty Gardens later in the end credits, I'm starting to think that the next movie might be a Mario Galaxy movie, which I wouldn't be opposed to. This is one of the big heartbreakers of this movie. So apparently there's a song in the track named Driving Me Bananas, which sounds way better than what they're using. Which is Take On Me. I don't know why they're using this song to begin with. Well, I don't understand the connection. Like, I get it with Don't Sleep Till Brooklyn. I get that. Even I Need a Hero, I can kind of understand on some level, but like this, I'm really confused on. Like, I don't understand the reasoning. Yeah, I don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense. Is it because the gorillas like dressed like an '80s style, or I don't know. That was a bizarre song choice. And Driving Me Bananas uses like the Donkey Kong Country theme and everything, so and it's really good. Really good theme, really good song.
Monkey.
And here he is. Here's donkey bitch ass. His statue is his donkey bitch ass.
Okay.
Guess you're not.
Be funny, fucking Donkey Kong ripped him in half.
Is this what you came for?
We love you, DK!
Jesus Christ. Was that a Gladiator reference too?
It is on like Donkey Kong!
Bit of a cringe reference there, but that's okay, I guess.
Oh.
Of course, that signature Steph Rogen laugh.
Had enough?
Not even close.
How is Mario even still alive at this point? Especially after that.
Meow.
Look, he gives it. Also, like that little butt shake Mario does before he starts to pounce, which is something cats do. If you've never seen that, cats do that. So nice attention to detail on that.
Not even close.
I'll take that as a yes.
Nice use of the Donkey Kong theme, by the way. The OG Donkey Kong theme.
Beat him there and ambush him.
Yeah, I know.
Peach has got a really pretty hyperactive energy. And nice using the Mario Kart theme too. I mean, it makes sense that he's riding carts. I guess doing a Mario Kart thing and doing a, I guess, sort of Smash Bros-esque thing with the Donkey Kong Mario fight, I guess it makes up for not having an actual movie. Because something tells me they're not gonna do a movie for Mario Kart or Smash Brothers. Or maybe they will. I can kind of see them doing a Smash Brothers movie, but not a Mario Kart movie. No, absolutely not. This is as close as we'll get. I don't know why they're using Thunderstruck here. So, again, they have tracks in the movie. They have tracks in the soundtrack that are supposed to be in the scene. Supposedly, Brian Tyler had to fight just to get Superstars, which is the track when Mario and Luigi get the Superstar. He had to fight for that to be in the movie. That track to be in the movie. My guess is the studio probably wanted like All-Star with Smash Mouth or some shit. Or some other cringy ass song they were gonna use. They're actually saying that All-Star is a cringy thing because it's kind of cool. It's kind of a nice song.
Princess Peach, here we are.
I know it's weird to have Bowser be a simp for Peach, but it is kind of a thing that's been in the games forever. I always wonder though, did they ever, like, when did he ever meet Peach in the first place?
What? We have found the princess and the must.
Oh, he's gonna fuck Kamek. Just hearing that laugh come out of Donkey Kong is so bizarre. What if they all just died there? The whole plan was like a suicide pact, and they all just killed themselves.
Split up!
Mario!
Yeah, that didn't sound like Mario. It sounded like Chris Pratt there. Yeah, he has a very consistent voice in this movie. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong, but I do remember that scene being... This scene being a little longer in the trailer. In the final trailer. Like, it was like... almost like they sped it up in the actual final film. And then they... But they kept it at a certain speed in the movie, in the trailer or whatever.
Yeah!
I love that look Donkey Kong gives him when Mario punches his arm. Like, motherfucker, you serious?
You can't escape me!
How are you alive?
Blue Show!
I think somebody made a point before that, like... By the way, that Koopa just suicide bombed himself. He just fucking just did a full suicide bomb. Yeah, but someone made a point though. I don't think anyone who doesn't know the Mario lore or stuff like that will get the Blue Shell reference. Watching all these toads flee in terror and running for their lives is actually kind of funny to me. I don't know why. Running around with coins and shit. Like, what is going on? I just realized, isn't Peach wearing pants with pissed off geeks and gamers at one point? For, like, literally no reason. Like, she's wore that in the game. I think that's her bike outfit in the actual Mario Kart game. I'm not even entirely sure about that, but pretty sure it is. Yeah, the lack of Luigi in this movie really does bother me. I heard about the lack of Bowser, but Bowser's been in this movie pretty significantly. Luigi's... This is like the first time I've seen Luigi in like a half an hour at this point. Oh, that's music from the end of the Mario game. Okay. Y'all recognize it.
Then we are breaking up right now!
I mean, sure, it looks fine in that dress anyway, but the blue just really adds a nice aesthetic. Or adds to the aesthetic, I should say. Also, nice of them to use Bowser's tuxedo from Mario Odyssey. I think that's where it's from, right? This in Peach's outfit, too? Minus the blue. And probably one of my favorite scenes in this movie.
Yes!
I mean, so far, I mean, we're like another 20 minutes left in this movie? 22 minutes left in this movie? Including credits? So far, I'm, like, enjoying it, but it's, like, okay, really? I wouldn't say this is the best movie ever, but it is, it's not that bad, honestly. And I just did get the Super Mario 3 music during the Tanuki flight. That was pretty cool. I just realized something. Why would they lose the power up? They're using the warp pipe sound. That little lead just reminds me like that. There's that meme from Smiling Friends, which I haven't seen, but I don't know the meme with like the nihilist who's like doesn't care about dying, but he's like gets a gun pointed at him. And he's like fearing for his life or some shit. And, like the Luma Lee is like the Chad version of that. He just doesn't give a fuck. I am actually ready to die. Like, that's crazy.
Lou!
And this is one of my other favorite scenes in the movie.
I told you! See? As long as we're together, everything is gonna be okay!
Just hearing him try to hold back.
Mario, why do you look like a bear? What is this?
And from that day forward, Luigi realized Mario's a fucking furry. I will say the 93 Mario Brothers movie theme does bring back some nostalgia. Yeah, but the theme in the 1993 movie is alright. Where it feels more nostalgic because of the time period it came out. It came out in 1993. But I do like the music, the theme they have in this movie. And another thing this movie shares with the 1993 movie, they all go to Brooklyn in the final act. Although, unlike the 93 movie, this actually stays in Brooklyn for... He should be straight up knocked out from that, but... You know. Yeah, a lot of people like to say that Mario is having a panic attack here, and I really don't see it. The only ones that had panic attacks in animation this year was Velma and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Actually, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish came out. Puss in Boots 2 came out like last year, the end of last year. But still, did it better than Velma did.
Save Brooklyn, save Brooklyn.
Also, word to the wise for those who saw that show. If you see somebody having a panic attack, do not kiss them. Do not force yourself on them. Like this is like that Velma show did. Either way, that was a nice little bit when he sees the Save Brooklyn thing. I'm over here ranting about Velma and their use of panic attacks. This has a similar structure to Sonic the Hedgehog 2, by the way. Where we think, oh, the hero died. Nope, he gets the power-up from the video game. You just giving him a foot fetish, buddy. The sequel is like Luigi has a addiction to turtle feet. He uses it as his porn. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, hey, Spike!
I actually kind of like that. When I first saw that, I thought that my man's ass cheeks were out, and it turns out he was just a tool belt. But I do like he took the time to say hi to Spike, who was an asshole to him earlier.
Whoa! Mamma mia!
Yeah, Charles Martinet is like pretty cool. And it's pretty cool to have to have him play the father of Mario. People wanted him to play Mario. I don't know if he could have done the role justice. I don't know. I mean, because I don't think Mario was meant to have like long stretches of dialogue like this Mario does.
Boys, my hero!
WaaHoo! Mario, you were amazing!
Thanks, Dad.
That's a great lesson to teach kids. You get your parents' respect. You gotta save the city.
Let's hear it for the Super Mario Brothers!
Oh, nice to see Spike turned around on that whole thing. Even the dog. Luigi with his classic pissed off look. No one would question that big mushroom creature or the big gorilla just sitting there. I'm just okay with that. Seeing Mario in clothes that's not the classic overalls and red is just really bizarre to me sometimes, especially in this movie. And how many times Chris Pratt's gonna star in a movie with Mr. Blue Sky being used in the soundtrack? Because it was like 6 years before this, it was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Oh, it wasn't too bad. It was okay. It was just as okay as I remember.
Now that's a happy ending. Or is it? Because everything's over now. And all that's left is you and the infinite void.
Yes, that's what death is called.
Kind of makes you want to play saxophone, huh?
I love Rosalina to explain this little bastard. I genuinely want to dissect that thing's brain to figure out what the fuck makes that thing tick. Like, what is going on with you? Well, Matthew Fogel, if you do a sequel, please do better with this story. But it's not bad. It's just, do a little better than okay. Overall, I did like the movie. It's fine. It's okay at best. What are you gonna do? And they've already set up like 17 goddamn movies in this one film, basically, without even knowing it. Like well, not about knowing it, but without even trying to. They set up like several different movies. They set up a Luigi's Mansion movie. They're setting up like Donkey Kong Country. Set up Mario Galaxy. Like, good lord. Possibly Super Mario World, even? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with the sequel. I highly doubt they're doing King Wart. There's no goddamn way. If they do King Wart, I'll be shocked to see that. But we'll see. I love the different like tunes in this. If you're looking for the name of this track, it's called Level Complete. And it's actually not a bad track. It's actually really cool. Look for Level Complete, the film version, because I think that's the one that's also officially released. Because when I saw a film version, when I was looking for this end credits song, I thought it was somebody that actually like recorded it off of like the movie or something. No, it's actually the official soundtrack, so that's cool. There's usually people on YouTube edit songs to sound like how they sound in the movies and stuff. Because sometimes they change it between movies and soundtrack. But, Brian Tyler was nice enough to give us the film version of this song. And Gusty Gardens, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you, Brian? Brian, you mad lad. He just uses Gusty Gardens like it's nothing. Well, we're not done yet.
Princess Peach at the end.
I do agree with YMS on one thing. I have several things, but on this one, it sounds like he was just fucking around in the recording booth.
Hey! You can't treat me like this! Do you know who I am? I am Bob!
How did you even get a piano? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, so the Super Mario Brothers movie, I guess 2 months later, as 2 months as I'm recording this. Not bad. It's okay. It's pretty okay movie. It's not the best. Granted, it's far better than the '93 movie, which I just saw. So before this, Oh, story artist Brian Cox. Thank you to Brian Cox for bringing this movie. After playing William Stryker in X-Men 2, which also was 20 years ago. I can't believe that movie's 20 years ago. Holy shit. I feel like time is just going nuts on us. But yeah, the cast is mostly fine, I guess. You know, I like Charlie Day and Jack Black. They're okay. Anya Taylor-Joy's fine. Keegan-Michael Key does a pretty good job as Toad. Chris Pratt, like people said, many people said it, and I agree. Its accent's inconsistent in this movie. It's like in between Mario and then the Brooklyn accent Mario and like Chris Pratt. It's kind of weird. I don't have much to complain about Fred Armisen. I'm not too familiar with Donkey Kong to know what Cranky Kong's supposed to sound like, so that's the whole other thing with that. You know, and whenever I have played Donkey Kong Country, there's no voices, at least no vocals that I can remember. I think there's a Donkey Kong rap in one of the games. I'm not even sure. I'll definitely look into playing more of these Mario and Donkey Kong games. Does not change the fact that Nintendo does suck sometimes when it comes to the fan base. Like, ugh. Why even fucking bother? But, yeah. Wish it was more Luigi. I don't know why he was absent for most of it. But, overall, the movie was okay, I guess. It's about as okay as, like, the Sonic movies, which I thought were also, like, okay. And but saying that, I mean, I'd give this movie like a 5 out of 10. It's fine. I will say, since I'm on the subject of this movie, YMS had a very good point about Nintendo fans, but also I would apply this to MCU fans and Star Wars fans of how they, as I've said before in the past, I like this movie, so therefore there's no reason for you not to. Whatever I didn't like, it should be your only problems with the movie. And yeah, he's not wrong. People were getting harassed and complained about, you know, oh, you didn't like the movie. And it's like, okay, fine. But then they will say like I talked about this before with Angie J. Hahn in the I think comicbook.com, I think it was, where she didn't like Infinity War as much as other MCU films before it, and they called her biased. Bear in mind, the movie came out. She saw the movie before it even released internationally when she tweeted that she wasn't a big fan of Infinity War, so they're calling her biased for, you know, saying she was the other movies were better. Imagine calling someone biased while you're defending a movie you haven't seen yet. And they did it here too with the Mario movie. And I gotta say, fans need to fucking chill. Well, I agree. I don't agree with YMS's rating, but it's his rating in the end of the day, so it doesn't matter. But like, I think based on what he said, based on his complaints with the movie, it sounds like a 5 out of 10, like what I just gave it. At best, it sounds like a 5 out of 10, but you know, whatever. It's his rating, and he can do what he wants with that. Yeah, but movie's okay. It's fine, I guess. I just wish fans would not be so goddamn insanely. Again, these kinds of fans will never be called out because they like they like the movie, so we're okay with them being pretty shitty. Yeah. But that's it. 5 out of 10 for the Mario Brothers movie. This Universal logo was started in 2013. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. But wait, there's more. And I'm still curious about this post-credit scene. Like, did no one find this Yoshi egg just sitting here? Because it sounds like Mario stumbled upon this room, but I'm just thinking like, I don't know. There's gotta be a. I'm wondering if this was because of Bowser or not. But either way. Anyway, that's it. See you later.